Hey everyone, welcome back to our Python tutorial series. Today we are diving into lists and list comprehensions, two of the most powerful and commonly used features in Python. By the end of this video, you will learn how to create and modify lists, essential list operations like slicing and looping, list comprehensions for writing cleaner and faster code, practical real world examples. Let's get started. What is a list in Python? A list is an ordered collection of items, which can be any data type, numbers, strings, or even other lists. For example, numbers equal to square brackets 1, 2, 3, we can define lists with the help of square brackets, and inside that we can define the items. This is the type of integers. We can have names equal to name A, name B, and so on. And also we can have with mixed data types. For example, I can say 1, alphabet A, 3.2. So this is of a mixed data type list. Now we'll just print all the lists. Here I have printed all the lists. Let's save this program and run this. As you can see, we got the output for all the lists. Lists are indexed, meaning we can access elements using their position. The initial position of the list will start from 0. Print the first element of numbers, we can write using the square brackets 0. So 0 will access the first element of the list. Let's save the program and run this. As you can see, we got the output 1. If we modify to 3 and run the program, you can see the value 4. 3 means the value which is in 4th position, because index starts from 0. We have a way to get the last element from the list. So to do that, we can just write -1. So if we save the program and run it, you can see we got the last element from the list. And we can write -2 to get the last second element from the list. So you can see we got 3. Lists in Python are mutable, meaning we can change their content. For example, we have fruits list, and inside that we have some elements. Now if you want to add any elements to this list, we can do that by using append. We can write fruits dot append, and we can write cherry. So the append will adds to the end of the list. Print fruits list now. Initially fruit list had 3 elements in that. Now we have added the one cherry using append. We have got all the 4 fruits in the list. We have one more way to insert the value into the list. Fruits dot insert. What it does is we can provide the index where it has to get inserted. So we can just provide 1, cherry. Save the program and run it. As you can see, we have cherry in the first position. Similarly, we can remove the elements from the list. We have 3 ways of deleting the elements from the list. First one is by using the remove function. Fruits dot remove. Here we have to specify which element name we have to remove. So we'll just save the program and run that. As you can see, we have orange and mango. Another way is to use pop. For the pop function, we have to specify the index at which the element we have to delete. Let's say I have to delete pop of 0. Let's run this program. As we can see, apple is deleted. We can also delete by using del keyword. Del delete fruits of 1. Now let's run this program. As you can see, at the first position, which is orange, has been deleted from the list. We can also update the elements. For example, fruits of 1 can be changed to grapes. So we'll run this program. As you can see, in the first position, which is orange, has been changed to grapes. Slicing allows us to extract specific parts of a list easily. We have a list called numbers and we have some values. We can write print numbers. So the slicing can be specified inside the square bracket. For example, if I specify 2:6, it means that it will start at the index 2 and stops before 6. So in this case 0, 1, 2 This is the second index and it will print till 5. Let's save the program and run this. As you can see, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed. We have some other ways for defining slicing. If we define slicings like :4, what it does is it will start from 0 to index 3. So we run the program. As you can see, it is printed from 0, 1, 2, 3. Similar to this, we can define like this: 5 : what it does is it starts at index 5. So it has started from index 5 and printed till end of the list. We can specify negative indexes as well. For example, we can specify -3 : what it does is prints last 3 elements. The last 3 elements is 9, 10, 11. So the syntax for this is list of start : stop : step. Default step is 1, but we can change it. For example, let's say we have print numbers and we have specified the step here as 2. What it does is it will print every second element from the list. As you can see, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is printed. If you specify instead of 2, if you specify -1, it prints the numbers in the reverse order. It prints the elements from the list in the reverse order: 11, 10, 9, 8 till 0. Slicing is a super handy trick for working with lists. We can iterate over lists using loops to process each item. For example, we have colors list. So in for loop, we can write for color in colors : print color. So if we save the program and run it, so we have got red, green, yellow by accessing the list. List comprehensions are a faster, cleaner way to create lists compared to loops. Here we have a small piece of code which uses a loop to print squares of a number within that range. So using a list comprehension, we can do it very easily. We can just write squares compute is, this is the list, and we can just write I to the power 2 for I in range of 1, 6 and print squares. We'll run the program. So we have got 1. That's because here we have specified 1. We have to specify I. So we have got squares of number from 1 to 5. So the advantages of using list comprehensions is shorter and more readable, and it is faster execution. We can add conditions to filter elements in list comprehensions. For example, we have a numbers list here. Let's say if we want to get even numbers from a list. To do that, we can just write evens equal to num for num in numbers if num modulus 2 equal to 0, and we'll just print evens. What it does is it will take each element from the numbers list and check if that number modulus 2 is equal to 0. If that is true, then it will add to the evens. So we'll just run the program. As you can see, it has printed 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Another example is to convert a list of words to uppercase. For example, we have words which are, now we have to convert this in uppercase. Uppercase words equal to word dot upper for word in words, and we'll print uppercase words. So we'll run this. As you can see, alpha and beta is now converted into. Adding conditions makes list comprehensions even more powerful. Using append function inside a comprehension. Let's say we have numbers with empty array, and we write numbers.append of I for I in range of 5. So we are writing append function inside the comprehension. So we should not do that. Instead, we have to just return the list directly. forgetting if in list comprehensions. For example, evens. So this includes odd numbers. We have to add if condition like if I modulus 2 equal to 0. We'll see a real world example extracting emails from a list. Extract only email address from a mixed list. So we have a data list, and we have ullas.com, and also we have hello. Also we have some value, and we have charlie at hotmail.com. So to fetch only emails from this list, we can just write emails equal to item for item in data if, and we can write at the rate in item. So this list comprehension will give the output where and all the at symbol is there in each item. So we'll print emails. Let's run the code. So we are getting a type error. Argument of type int is not iterable because the at comes as a character and 34 is an integer. So we'll just change this to integer and run the program again. So we have got the output where and all there is a at symbol in our list. So list comprehensions make real world tasks super easy. Awesome. Now you understand lists, slicing, loops, and powerful list comprehensions. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Python tutorials. See you in the next video, and happy coding.